I didn't do this, I just had to show it off because it's cool. It's by someone McDonald. I don't remember her name, but hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, what? This is supposed to be me. I don't, what? What? It's like, chibi me. That's freaking adorable. I guess I used to look like that. Choir songs. It's not a man today could take me away from my guy, my guy. Oh, it's going in my keepsake box. Yes. Oh, I saved poetry. I love poetry. Dulce et decorum est by Wilfred Owen. This is good. It's a war poem. It's sad, so get ready. I had to analyze it. Alright. Bent double, like old beggars under sacks, knock-kneed, coughing like hags, we cursed through sludge, till on the haunting flares we turned our backs, and towards our distant rests began to trudge. Excuse you? Men marched asleep. Many had lost their boots, but limped on, bloodshot. All went lame. Shut up, all blind. Drunk with fatigue, deaf even to the hoots of tired, outstripped 5-9s that dropped behind. Gas! Gas! Quick, boys! An ecstasy of fumbling, fitting the clumsy helmets just in time, but someone was still yelling out and stumbling, and floundering like a man in fire or lime, dim through the misty panes and thick green light, as under a green sea, I saw him drowning. In all my dreams, before my helpless sight, he plunges at me, guttering, choking, drowning. If in some smothering dreams you too could pace behind the wagon that we flung him in, and watch the white eyes writhing in his face, his hanging face, like a devil sick of sin, if you could hear at every jolt the blood come gargling from the froth-corrupted lungs, obscene as cancer, bitter as the cud of vile, incurable sores on innocent tongues. My friend, you would not tell with such high zest to children ardent for some desperate glory the old lie, dulce et decorum est pro patria mori. Mori, sorry. Oh my god. That's really powerful. If you don't know what dulce et decorum est pro patria mori, Mori? Yeah, sure, Mori. Dulce decorum est pro patria mori means it is sweet and proper to die for the fatherland. So this is about World War I, where people were desperate for glory and war was romanticized, and then they realized how ugly it was. And I don't know if I butchered that phrase, but it sends a very powerful message. Oh, another poem. Anthem for Doomed Youth. What passing bells for these who die as cattle, only the monstrous anger of guns, only the stuttering rifle's rapid rattle, can patter out their hasty orisons. That means prayers. No mockeries now for them, no prayers nor bells, nor any voice of mourning save the choirs, the shrill, demented choirs of wailing shells, and bugles calling for them from sad shires. What candles may be held to speed them all, not in the hands of boys but in their eyes, shall shine the holy glimmers of goodbyes. The pallor of girls' brow shall be their pall, their flowers the tenderness of patient minds, and each slow dusk a drawing down of blinds. So now I'm sad. Whew. That's the structure of an amino acid. I had to read this whole 6-page booklet and then do a whole thing on it, and like a project and stuff. Yay! I mean, so did the rest of the class, but like, ugh. Another thing to put in my keepsake box. I went to medieval times! If you don't know what medieval times is, look it up, it's amazing. I used to be so cute, like, okay, I know my eyes are blue there, but they're green now. I don't know if you can see my eye. Zzz, but they're green, but there, they're blue. My eyes used to be blue. Alright, outfit of the day. I have that rad blue sweater that I miss. That pink coat that is 3 parts, but it unzips. Sweater and a High School Musical shirt. Medieval times. I used to do yoga, and I really should get back into yoga. Because if I don't, I don't know. My body will fall apart. I did a whole thing in my spare time about just crapping all over the Bible. I mean, I kind of want to keep it, but I also don't want to crap all over Christianity. Topic 6 in book 4. These are my very early poems. A woman is sitting on a park bench, very old. A boy came up and said, "What is that? It looks like it has mold." The woman said, "Read it. It's a book." He gave her a puzzled look. After reading 1 page, he said, "This is very interesting." She thought so too. "It's a book called Tuck Everlasting." He mentioned that there's nothing like this on the internet. She was then very upset. Every book was left unread and became dusts. All but one. Then along came a strong gust. Then books were none. Why am I tearing up? This is so bad. Okay. This is next one. In the same place many children stood. They were looking at a green thing. This drew attention from others in the neighborhood. "What in blazes is that?" asked Mr. Sting. All the children were wrong because I thought it was coming from the pavement. "I bet there's more under here," said Mrs. Wong. "That's a smart statement." They're looking at a plant, but they haven't seen one since birth because some people do not care about Earth. We only have one world. We need to save our world. Oh, I'm gonna keep these because I think it shows how far I've come. Midnight snack. This is a funny one. I like this one. It's almost midnight. It's so dark I have no sight. I should not hear a single sound, but I do. Is it someone creeping around? What's all this noise about? I think it may be water dripping from a spout. It's just a poem. It's just a poem about eating chips. I forgot to include my comics. I used to draw comics.